begin with breaking news and heartbreaking news. San Francisco is mourning the loss of a man who devoted his life to helping the city's most vulnerable communities. The Reverend Cecil Williams has died at the age of 94. Williams was the longtime minister of Glide Memorial Church. He died at his home in San Francisco, surrounded by friends and family. The Glide Foundation celebrated its 60th anniversary in San Francisco's Tenderloin last December. It provides services for the homeless and anyone in need of a hot meal every day of the year. But you may recognize it most for its Thanksgiving celebrations, where Reverend Williams always played a key role. His fight for justice also extended around the globe. He's seen here with human rights champion Nelson Mandela. That was in 1990. San Francisco Mayor London Breed paid tribute to Reverend Williams, writing, "As a young girl, I would never have dreamed I'd grow up to work with him. We all benefited from his guidance, his support, and his moral compass. We would not be who we are as a city and a people without the legendary Cecil Williams." And we were there as Williams celebrated his 90th birthday back in 2019. It was a celebration of 90 years of a life spent serving the less fortunate. When he first arrived at the Tenderloin in 1963, the Reverend Cecil Williams was seen as a radical and later a civil rights leader and eventually a humanitarian. His church became a refuge for the people society had left behind.
That's why he built the church and he do what he do, you know what I'm saying? Because he wants everybody to know that there's somebody out there that cares.
Along the way, Reverend Williams has become a celebrity himself, exalted by the rich and powerful. But his wife and church co-founder says he has never lost sight of his mission.
He's always kept his feet on the ground. He's never elevated himself above anybody else. He's always told everybody, you have power. And he uses his power in order to empower others.
Over the years, as Reverend Williams started to slow down, others carried on the programs he started to help for the poor. A man who has risen to great heights, devoting his life to those at the bottom.
I've always talked about changing the world, and I really believe that we have touched people from all over the world.
Williams' wife, Janice, died in July of 2021. Employees at Glide say it's an honor to be a part of some of the impact that Williams mobilized throughout the city.
Awesome, man. An honor. It was so cool. And like I said, just the message for him, that his vision, him and Janice's vision continues, and that I was honored just to be a part of what he started and continued to do. Very sad today, but like I said, you know, he lives. He's gonna continue to live with this Glide name and his visions.
Jimmy says one of the things he loved most about Reverend Williams, it was always about the people, uplifting and supporting the kids, families, communities who needed it most. And Glide's Reverend Marvin White says the work must continue.
We know, because of who Cecil is and was, that it is about the work still. So we can grieve and mourn, but we can't lose sight of liberation. It's even more visible now because of his passing.
You can read more about the life of Reverend Cecil Williams on our website, KPIX.com.